Welcome, folks. In video 4, we learned Epstein's secret agent birthing. Please watch all the videos so you will understand the importance of all the players in Epstein's life. And I humbly ask that you like and subscribe or follow me on Facebook. You know the drill. After leaving Bear Stearns in 1981, Epstein founded Intercontinental Assets Group, IAG. He described himself to associates at the time as a high-level bounty hunter. He also admitted that he sometimes worked for the people who had done the embezzling, helping them move or hide money. This gave him deep insight into the dark money tracks of international finance. For video 5, I want to walk you through his connections with Les Wexner. Many believe this is where the sexual predator in him started, and the timeline certainly works. So here we go. Robert Meister was a senior executive at the insurance giant Aon and a prominent figure in the New York and Palm Beach social scenes. This is how he met Epstein. Meister was the person who physically introduced Jeffrey Epstein to Leslie Wexner in the mid to late 1980s. While they were both involved in high-level financial circles, Meister in insurance, Epstein in financial troubleshooting, their link was primarily social and transactional. Meister served as a validator for Epstein, providing him with the social credentials necessary to be trusted by billionaires like Wexner. Meister was a key figure in the Palm Beach community, where Epstein would later purchase his primary Florida estate. By introducing Epstein to Wexner, Meister effectively handed Epstein the golden ticket to his first and most significant source of massive wealth. Epstein was introduced to Wexner in the mid to late 1980s by a mutual friend, Robert Meister. According to the New York Times, Wexner's existing financial advisor, Harold Levin, met Epstein and reportedly warned Wexner, saying, "I smell a rat, and I don't trust him." Wexner ignored the warning. By 1988, Epstein had founded J. Epstein & Company and effectively displaced Levin, becoming Wexner's primary money manager. During the period in the late 80s and early 90s, the relationship moved from professional to unusually intimate, with Epstein gaining limitless access to Wexner's fortune. Wexner granted Epstein full power of attorney in the late 1980s, allowing Epstein to sign checks, borrow money, and buy-sell property in Wexner's name. This closeness led to Epstein famously telling Vanity Fair that he and Wexner had one brain between the two of us, each has a side. As an aside, while you are reading this, it is important to know the following information from the Epstein files. Firstly, Virginia Giuffre's testimony. In unsealed documents from her 2015 lawsuit, Virginia Giuffre alleged that she was trafficked by Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell to have sexual encounters with Wexner. She claimed these encounters occurred more than 3, but fewer than 10 times, and that she was instructed to wear specific lingerie for him. Second, Maria Farmer's account. Accuser Maria Farmer submitted an affidavit stating that she was sexually assaulted by Jeffrey Epstein at Wexner's Ohio estate in 1996. While she did not accuse Wexner himself of the assault, she alleged that Wexner's security staff refused to let her leave the property, holding her against her will for approximately 12 hours. Third, Les Wexner has consistently denied any knowledge of Epstein's illegal activities or sexual misconduct. In public statements and letters, he has described himself as deceived by Epstein, claiming that Epstein misappropriated over $46 million of his fortune. Interesting to say the least. Now, back onto the Wexner-Epstein relationship. During this era, Epstein began living in Wexner's properties, most notably the Manhattan townhouse, which Wexner eventually transferred to Epstein, and Wexner's sprawling New Albany, Ohio estate. By the late 80s, Epstein was already leveraging his connection to Wexner's L Brands empire, reportedly posing as a talent scout for Victoria's Secret to gain access to young women. As we learned in video 4, Stephen Hoffenberg, Epstein's partner in the Towers financial Ponzi scheme, later alleged that Epstein was recruited by Douglas Leese in the 80s to work for British intelligence. Hoffenberg has also claimed he was the one who introduced Epstein to Robert Maxwell, Ghislaine's father. At the time, Robert Maxwell was widely suspected of being a high-level asset for the Israeli Mossad, also in the video 4. When Robert Maxwell died mysteriously in 1991, Epstein almost immediately became romantically and professionally linked to Ghislaine Maxwell. Researchers often point to this 1991-1992 window as the moment Epstein inherited or took over the networks and intelligence connections previously managed by Robert Maxwell. My video 6, The Perfect Storm, will show the importance of Maxwell's death and the takeover of Wexner's finances, and access to Wexner's social and business associates, and his access to CIA, Mossad, M16. But most importantly, I will introduce you to the Mega Group. The Mega Group, a secretive club of billionaires focused on Jewish philanthropy and identity. In lieu of the recent document drops of the Epstein files, and my continual reminder to note the Jewish connections throughout my videos, that came after I asked you to note the Jewish content, this story is an amazing, truly unbelievable story. In the end, I will link it to 1823 and the 1960s. Stay with me, guys.